April Fools, Denise. I actually don't really have anything to expose. If you did come here for tea, I will tell you, please don't be mad, that when we were in like middle school or something, she asked me to teach her how to shave her legs. So I taught her how to shave her legs. And that was kind of the first time where I actually started to believe that if you don't make it awkward, it's not going to be awkward. Don't be awkward. Don't make it awkward. It's not awkward. It doesn't have to be awkward. So yeah, don't hate me. Denise and I have been friends since we were 10. We met in the 4th grade. She moved to my elementary school. I don't remember actually meeting her, which I wish I did, but my memory is crap. But honestly, it feels like we've been friends forever, and we will probably still be friends for the rest of forever. It's kind of one of those relationships, friendships, where even though we don't see each other every day, or we don't talk to each other every day, hanging out with her and seeing her and talking to her is pretty much like she's family. Like, I could go kick it at her house, I could let myself into her house and it not be a big deal, and I would feel so comfortable and so at home. We have been through so many things, so many ups and so many downs, and there's just been a lot of forgiveness, I think. It has just been one of the best experiences, I think, is just in having that friend, that person that's always going to be your friend no matter what, who's always going to have your back and be on your side, who has helped you grow tremendously, has never judged you or ridiculed you or humiliated you, who is cool with just who you are as a person. You don't have to be anybody different around them. She's been there for me through so many crappy things, and there are some things that I regret not being there for. I wanted you to know that also. We spent every weekend growing up together. She had saved me from things she probably doesn't even know. We live freaking several hundred miles away from each other. But I miss her a lot, and I don't want to be all kinds of mushy, because that's not who I am. But I did want to tell you that I love you. I adore you and your family. Her family has pretty much been my family, and they probably think I'm some punk, troubled kid, which I was. But they still welcomed me into their home anytime I would go over to their house. They would be legitimately excited to see me, and that always made me feel so good. Like, I didn't have that, and I don't have that, so I'm very appreciative of that. I'm not gonna cry, I swear. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I wish her and her family all of the best. I always have, and I always will. I think about them a lot, pretty much every freaking day, to be honest. And I wish that I still had her living down the street. I could just let myself into her house and kick it. One of my favorite things that I like to bring up is when I would stay over at her house, she would never give me a blanket. She would always fall asleep before I did, and she would never give me a blanket. So I like to bring that up a lot. She would also sleep for like 14 hours, so and I don't sleep that long. So I was always the first one up at their house, and I would just be like, that meme of that guy where all your friends are busy and he's just kind of like staring at nothing in random places. That was me. Turning on the TV real quiet, like trying not to wake anybody up, but also hoping someone that will wake up soon so I'm not alone in a house that isn't mine. We took a road trip to California, and I think that was probably one of my favorite road trips ever. I'm so glad that we got to do that. She took a different life path than I did, so she doesn't have all the freedom that I do. But it was really cool that she made that time to go with me, and we spent a week on the road, and it was awesome, and it was so cool to see those things with her. And we'll hopefully make it out to California again this year. She has been the best friend that anyone could have ever asked for. And I am so glad that she is still in my life, that you're in my life. So just thank you. And don't be mad at me for telling people that I taught you how to shave your legs. There's so many other things that I could have told them, so yeah. But anyway, I love you and thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Hopefully see you as well.